Hello, my name is Michaela Doolittle, and I'm currently going into my sophomore year at Grand Canyon University. My degree is in special education as well as elementary education. It is a dual degree. My goal as an educator is to become a special education teacher and then eventually probably go into just regular elementary ed once I get to an age where it's getting a little harder on my body, but that's not for a long time. My awareness and appreciation of diversity has helped me pick my strategies for this toolkit because I thought what would be best for my students. I knew I wanted these strategies to be inclusive and adaptable to all the needs of the students and allow for a diversity classroom. For each category, I chose strategies that would include different cultures in all kinds of ways. For example, with the curriculum interrogation, there are strategies that share literature and history from different cultural perspectives, which will allow every single subject to have some type of different culture into it, and that will really benefit students, especially when it's a culture of their own. Knowing that many of my students will come from diverse backgrounds, including cultures like theirs, will allow them to feel included, and that was one of my main goals when wanting to become an educator. Inclusion is something that I really think highly of, and I think it's very important to include that with any way possible. According to Mississippi College, being culturally aware is fundamental when providing a diverse learning environment for my students. My awareness allowed me to choose strategies that I think would be best for my future students. In topic 2, I mentioned a lot about my character and what that means to me, like especially my virtues. This interrogated my approach to enhancing multicultural education because it shows my determination to the students. My virtues of empathy, having an open mind, and being respectful was a guide to my toolkit because all my virtues showed what I wanted to be as a teacher and what I want my students to see me as an educator and how I want that to go on to being my students' virtues as well. Obviously, they'll have their own, but help guide them in a way like that is very important to me. The moral thing to do is to value every student's identity and background, and my strategies do so. Allowing them to share their own opinions, have their own diversity, and just allowing them to be open about it in a classroom is something that's very important. And my virtues of having an open mind and showing empathy and being respectful and having respect back allows them to be able to do that in my classroom. Not only as a teacher do I need to give them the education they deserve, but also need to show the respect to others and cultures to model to my students what they should be doing as well. Being respecting other cultures and the diversity will allow everyone to be included and have the inclusion feeling. Strategies like involving the community comes from my virtues because it's showing respect and empathy to others. This course has taught me a lot when it comes to multicultural education. It has opened up my brain in many different ways, but also has allowed me to continue to learn on my journey as an educator. Each assignment played a part in this toolkit because I learned what strategies will be best when I was creating this toolkit. Lastly, each discussion gave me insight from other students who participated, and it allowed me to have more strategies from them. I have learned a lot from our discussion posts because not only do I give my personal opinion in it, but I also get to see others' opinions and I get to take on their strategies because every opinion matters. Every strategy is important to at least read upon, and that's what I chose to do. According to Drexel University, multicultural education fosters inclusions and benefits all students. Creating the toolkit has equipped me for my future because it is a tool that I can always look back on when in need of different strategies, or it's a tool that I could share to others who are also in need of different strategies. This course has equipped me to become a better future educator because it gave me the opportunity to learn more about the multicultural education while I am still learning, and so when I am prepared and ready to start teaching, I will already be aware of this knowledge, which is a big thing because it will be more of a challenge to learn how to incorporate multicultural education as an educator who's stuck on the past. But as someone who's growing into becoming an educator, it is good that I know all of this knowledge now, so then I could just start my educating career with the knowledge of what I know and allowing me to integrate that right away. I will be an educator who respects all, cherishes each and every culture, and embraces that diversity in my classroom, and I hope everyone else does the same. Thank you.